on day 8 up at Mount Cook doing the Mueller hut hike, which, as promised, starts out as just a staircase. But as far as staircases go, it's the most beautiful staircase I've ever seen, because there's like maybe 5 or 10 stairs up, and then you turn and there's another 5 or 10. This beautiful, like, kind of diverse green foliage everywhere. So it's like beautiful, even though it's a Stairmaster. Plus you've got, you know, Mount Cook in the background, which kind of cool. And some lakes and whatnot. So this trail is 6 miles, 3,000 feet of gain, which is proper. I'm gonna come down and then do another couple miles. That's the valley I drove in through. So yeah, I'm gonna do this 6 miles, 3K vert, and then there's a trail called Hooker Lake, which I think is 5 or 6, but not too much elevation. We'll also see how I feel, because I'm only a mile into this thing. But I guess another mile of staircase and then it flattens out a little bit. It's also pretty cold out here. Car said 8 Celsius at the parking lot, 3 Celsius on the drive out here. It doesn't feel too bad with the sun. I'm about 2.5 miles into this thing. The last mile was no more stairs, just these rocks. And now we're starting to get into some snow. You can kind of see some people up there. I think I can dodge most of the snow. Should be another half mile or less to the hut, a little bit further to Mount Oliver, which is like, I don't know, another half mile up maybe. Everybody that's come down has been talking about the wind up there. I guess it's just like pretty crazy. And side note, like, dude, I'm impressed with these the New Zealand hikers and the tourists, because a lot of people slept up there. A couple people coming down, did sunrise hikes. I mean, it's pretty savage. It was 3 degrees at 6:20 this morning at a little lower elevation. That means it's probably a 0, which is like 32 freezing. So the middle of the night is even colder, and it's windy. These guys are hardcore. All right, you can see a couple hikers maybe up there now. But yeah, final stretch before the wind, although you can hear it a little bit now. Yeah, feeling good, scrambling a little bit, use my hands a couple times. A little windy, not sure if you can hear me, but this is actually probably the best view on this hike. We kept going up and around a place called Mueller's Hut, but just snow and mountain. This is Hooker Lakes. Alright, so finished up the hike, which was great. I mean, it was like 3,300 feet of gain and just over 6 miles, says Strava. I mean, it's just straight up for 3 miles. I was gonna do like Hooker Lake, which is a lake you can see from the hike I did. And it looked beautiful, the lake looked nice. Not like this lake right here, which is incredible. And it's just kind of the same mountain from a different side. So it was either like eat a gas station sandwich that was soggy and do that hike with not a lot of water, because it's kind of the same entry point, or go to like a super fancy hotel and go to their cafe and have like coffee and a nice meal, and then do a hike in Lake Tekapo instead and hit the hot springs. So I think you know where I'm headed with this. I had 2 coffees at the very nice hotel, an unbelievable breakfast sandwich croissant that was incredible. And then if I'm being honest, I had a brownie too, even though it wasn't even noon. So this is Lake Pukaki, which I'm not sure if you can, how well this blue is going to come out, but it literally, it looks like radioactive blue. It's the craziest color. And Lake Tekapo, where I'm headed for this, it's like a short hike, I think it's like 5 miles, 700 feet of gain, is the same color, and it has the hot springs I went to yesterday. So gonna hammer out some cycles, cold plunge, sauna, natural hot springs, and feeling energized, probably from the 2 shots of espresso. Probably gonna do that other hike as well. So again, not sure how well this blue is gonna come out kind of through the windshield, but it's it's radioactive blue. I mean, it is just the most craziest color.